Welcome to the CLDA Final Mile Forum 2026. We are happy to be in Austin, Texas. We have an exciting event here. We're doing some mini interviews for the conference, so you're going to enjoy the content you'll get to hear from some of the leading operators in the last mile space. Starting off with Brian Surber. Brian, welcome to the mini podcast.
Hey, I appreciate it, Jason.
So you and I have been on the board for many years. We both had the opportunity to chair this conference. This has been your baby the last couple years. Tell me about what's in store this week for Final Mile members.
Oh my gosh. I mean, our three pillars clearly are education, advocacy, and networking. But I think the differentiator for us is networking. Everything we do is about bringing a community together, a close-knit community to help us grow, regardless of whether you're starting out in the business, you're a couple $100,000, or you're a couple $100 million, right? That networking, that community is what we're about. Because depending on where you're at in your progression in your business, you still have challenges, right? And these folks have been there. They have done that, whether it's succession, whether it's startup, whether it's insurance, whatever the case may be. It's that connectivity, and it's picking up those nuggets, as you like to say. If you get one, two, or three of them, it'll be $100,000 nugget you just picked up for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I think we both had the experience. Today was very powerful. In the room, they asked anyone to stand up that had transacted business with a member company, and damn near 80% of the room stood up. I've benefited personally from it in my business. I know you have.
Absolutely.
Go back to those challenges. What in your business? So you're obviously operating one of the large regional players in the space. What's maybe the top challenge you are facing today operationally within the business?
Well, I think, right, it's hard to be a jack of all trades and a master of none, particularly as you grow. And Priority being around for 53 years now, and the growth that we've had, at some point you have to pick a lane. You have to pick a vertical or a service type that you're really good at, right? And what happens with that is you start walking away from some of those other vertical types or services that got you there over a period of time. We're not a crosstown city courier anymore. We're more of a micro regional player, if you would. And for instance, when it comes to same day crosstown stats, that's not a power play for Priority anymore. And we have to take advantage, and I take advantage of on a daily basis, this network that I've built with the CLDA, and I trust to go, hey, I'm starting up a $3-4 million deal in Baltimore, Maryland, and there's a piece of this that I'm going to knock out of the park. But for me to be successful, right, I need to partner with somebody in Baltimore that can pick that other piece up that I've walked away from. And it's week in and week out, month in and month out with RFPs and new startups to the tunes of millions of dollars for Priority. So this is, I can't say enough about this network. Yeah,
it's the power of the network, the power of the connections community, but also knowing you have a trusted partner. So
absolutely,
what we pride ourselves on a lot with the CLDA is we don't just focus on the top line, it's that middle side and really the bottom line. So when you win the business, right, we help you to execute it so you're achieving the profits and the margins that you need to be successful and to grow. And so we've seen that with Priority for many, many years, many generations of leadership there.
Absolutely.
You're proud to be part of that legacy. And this is why I come to CLDA, right? You got people like Brian. Obviously, Brian's on the board. He's a long-term supporter and member. But there are some first-time people here that are super excited for what they get into. I know one guy last night I talked to already picked up an opportunity in Baltimore. So it's just a place to be. So thank you for all you do for the board. Thank you for your leadership and getting us here in Austin. Obviously, it's my hometown, so easy ride for me to come down the street.
Love it. Love it. Thanks for hosting us.
All right. CLDA Final Mile Forum. We'll see you. Peace out. All right, check this out. If you're in the last mile delivery industry, we have created something that's just for you. We've called it the last to first huddle, or the L12 huddle. We can come into an ecosystem or community built for the last mile by the last mile. Now, you'll be able to get access to educational courses, right? Playbooks, as I call them. We build playbooks teaching you everything from A to Z in the last mile industry. Everything from how to set your right driver model, to how to navigate misclassification issues, to how to find customers, how to price that work, how to operate it, all the way through to if you want to buy a company, how do you value those businesses? We also have an AI tool called Ask Miles. Miles will answer any how-to question about the industry. I've personally trained it myself. It's pretty damn good. And then also, we're about community. So you're going to access coaches, experts. We have film studies or weekly calls. You'll be able to deep dive into workshops. Look, this is the place to be if you're in the last mile industry. L2FHuddle.com. I'll see you inside. It's time to huddle up. Let's do it.